Welcome to the second part of the class. I re-recorded it. Today we are doing the merging with the death demonic and traveling to the astral temple to speak with the dead as part of the Necromancy Workshop 2014. This exercise may be different than the one that you experienced in class due to the fact that I'm re-recording it, and I know these meditations by memory, so I may change details and even techniques. So if anything, it'll be like you're doing it all over again, but or you're doing it again. So what we'll go ahead and do is I want you to make sure that you're not going to be interrupted. Talk to everyone in the house. Let them know that you're going to be busy. Make sure you're comfortable and have water and everything that you might need. And just go ahead and close your eyes, and I want you to relax. So to start, always with meditation, start with a deep breath. Deep cleansing breath in, deep cleansing breath out. Do this a couple of times. Just kind of let it in and out. One more. Now I want you to just kind of sit here and feel your root chakra binding with the earth. I want you to feel like you're being pulled down into the ground, that the earth is just holding you steady and keeping you stable. Taking a deep breath, exhale. Nice, steady earth, strong. Now imagine the room around you becoming dark. And it fades into blackness until soon you are surrounded by nothing but the blackness. There you are sitting in the dark, nothing around you. It's just you and the earth and your breath. Concentrate on your breath for a moment. Everything around you is desolate and barren. The only thing living is you. Take a deep breath in and exhale. All right. Go ahead and put your palms to your sides on the ground and press them into the earth. In the distance, you see something almost like a pinpoint of light. It's kind of grayish in color, and it's slowly coming toward you. And as it comes towards you, it grows and grows and grows until finally, before you, stands the demon. It is one of the death demonic. It is not up for me to tell you which death demonic has shown up for you. Just make note of it for future reference. The demon sits across from you and holds out its hands. Lift your hands up from the ground and take the demon's hands. You may feel the air beginning to get colder, the room darker, the air colder. You're holding the demon's hands, and his energy begins going up your wrists, into your arms, up into your shoulders, and then it spreads up your neck into your head and down through your torso. Slowly, ever so slowly, down through your pelvis, down your thighs, over your knees, through your calves, and into your feet and toes. Remember to breathe. This energy is grounding and it's heavy. and it's cool and calm. Breathe in, breathe out. Feel your energy merge with the death demonic. Become one with it. Feel the demon merge with you. Now lean forward, because the demon has something to tell you. And as you do so, he will whisper a message into your ear. This message is for you and you alone. The demon stands and departs away from you, off into the distance. He grows smaller and smaller and smaller until he fades into the darkness. But his energy is still with you. Ahead of you, a door appears in the blackness, and through the crevices of the door you can see a brilliant white light. Stand and go to the door. Note the handle and what it looks like. Go through the door into the cavern beyond. The cavern leads to a tunnel, and the tunnel leads to a plain. The plain is desolate and barren, rocky even. And upon this plain stands a temple that rises high above into the sky, its spires reaching out like gray talons into the darkness beyond. The doors of the temple are wide open, and it appears rather inviting. Go toward it. Enter through the doors. Once you've entered the doors, go into the foyer. Notice on either side that 2 tall statues of Anubis stand on either side. Within the temple chamber itself, you see a ritual going on. There are 12 people standing on the outside of a pentagram. All of them are cloaked. You can't see them. But in the middle of that pentagram, kneeling on the floor, is another cloaked figure. This person is waiting for you. It's someone you knew long ago. Or maybe you didn't know them. Maybe they were a family member. But they've long since passed. And they're now waiting for you. Enter the circle and kneel before your dearly departed. Now you may speak with them. you stand. Go to the temple, to the altar in the temple, and upon it stands something for you. Take it and put it in your pocket or carry it in your hands. You can now leave the circle and go back the way you came, through the foyer, through the temple doors, back upon the plain that you came through, back into the tunnels, through the caverns, and finally back through the door and into your room. When you reach your room, go ahead and sit back down and take another deep breath. The door in front of you fades into the blackness. And then the blackness begins to subside, and you can start seeing everything. Everything starts turning gray, dappled with light. When I count to 3, you'll open your eyes. 1, 2, 3. And that concludes this meditation exercise. If you need to, when you go back through it, feel free to go ahead and pause at when you're speaking with the demon or when you're speaking to the dearly departed dead, if you need more time. Also, I do apologize for the blip there at the altar. I don't write these down, so I'm kind of ad-libbing. But do make note of what you found on the altar and everything else that was said to you and what you spoke with the demon and your dearly departed dead with. You can repeat this meditation as often as possible, or as often as necessary, I should say. And if you feel yourself becoming depressed or upset or lethargic after doing this meditation, I recommend making sure you drink plenty of water and do elemental balancing if necessary. And you may have to counter this work with something a little lighter to maybe lighten the mood or help bring up your spirit. So only you will know if that will work for you or not. So if you have any questions, go ahead and email me, and I hope you enjoyed this meditation.